Hello everyone, Marcus here, and someone in Russia was sentenced to, I believe, 6 years for their affiliation with Jehovah's Witnesses, a group that Russia has determined is extremist. Now let's discuss whether this is fair and right. And to do that, let's say that I have a religion here in the United States. And part of my religious belief, my faith, is the use of marijuana. And I grow 50 or more plants, 50, 75, 100 marijuana plants. And I want to peacefully use and distribute that marijuana, and my followers would like to do the same. So our group ends up with all kinds of marijuana plants, and peacefully we want to practice our faith. Well, the problem isn't trying to practice a religion. The problem is that part of my religion is illegal. And when the authorities find out that I have 50 or more marijuana plants and part of my religious faith is to distribute this amongst people and the use of it, I can be in prison for 5 years or more. I can have a similar prison sentence as this person in Russia. Is what would happen here in the United States right and fair? Well, am I aware that the distribution and the growth of all those marijuana plants are illegal? Am I aware that I can practice a religion without the use of things that the United States has determined is not legal? Yes, I'm aware of that. I'm aware that I can practice a religion that does not involve illegal activity. Well, Russia has determined that children dying because a religious group states that they can't have medical procedures done, children being molested because a religious group decides that children need 2 witnesses, that there's a 2-witness rule before it will do anything about molestation. It won't even report it to the police, so that child molesters just run rampant within this religious group. Russia has determined that a group of people, that if any of its members decide they want to be Baptist, Pentecostal, Catholic, whatever the case may be, if any of its members decide, hey, we want to peacefully practice a different religion, well, all the Jehovah's Witnesses will then turn on that person and tell their friends and their family and their associates never to speak to them again. So Russia has determined that a religious group that is responsible for the deaths of countless children and adults, responsible for child molesters going free because of not reporting them. Australia had to have a royal commission to discuss the child molestation amongst Jehovah's Witnesses. This is going outside of Russia. Russia has determined that a group that we refuse to allow people the freedom, its own members, the freedom to just leave if they want and practice a different religion without their families and friends and everyone shunning them, well, that's a bit extreme. And wouldn't we all agree that is extreme? Children dying, being molested. You could say, well, children are molested in other religions, and that would be true. But child molesters are not running free in other religions like they are in Jehovah's Witnesses because of extreme teachings. There's that word extreme again. Extreme teachings that dictate that that child had to have 2 witnesses to that molestation. See, it's a difference when you have extreme teachings in a country that is not going to allow extremist groups to distribute. Just like I can't have a religion in America where I grow all kinds of marijuana plants and distribute this because the United States says that's illegal. You can't distribute this. This is illegal. Russia's saying the same thing. These extremist beliefs, you can't distribute this. And as we all know, that's what Jehovah's Witnesses do. They're not going to just keep it to themselves. They're going to try to distribute these things that this country has said is illegal. Knowingly doing it. Again, is it right if I knowingly break the law as a part of my religion to then suffer consequences? Well, are the people in Russia unaware that extremist beliefs are not prohibited there? Yes, they're aware of it. They decide to do it anyway. Well, then is it fair then that those laws that they have decided to break, they're then held accountable? See, we can't paint everything as innocent because we use the words religion. Even in the United States, I can't grow 100 marijuana plants, even if really it is a part of my religion. That I need to grow these so that I can distribute them to as many people as possible to open their minds, so to speak, with the use of marijuana. The United States government would not look favorably upon that. See, and I don't believe that the media would then take my side and say, oh, he's just peacefully practicing his religion. They would say he's distributing marijuana, is what they would say. So it would be fair then for the media, instead of saying that people in Russia are just peacefully practicing their religion, they should say, oh, they're involved with the death of children, for not allowing them to have medical procedures. They're involved with all kinds of pedophiles running loose. They are involved with not allowing their members to leave freely and not allowing their members the ability to practice religious beliefs freely. And they're involved with a number of other extremist religious teachings. That's what the media should say in Russia and elsewhere, that this is going on and this is the reason it's going on. Don't say it's because they're peacefully practicing a religion, because that's not the reason why Russia is taking a stand here, is because people are being peaceful. They're taking a stand here and they've told people why. They said it's extremist. So let's not then turn around and say, well, they're in prison because they're peaceful. No. How do you peacefully destroy countless families through shunning and peacefully destroy the lives of countless children because they were not allowed to have medical treatments that would save their lives? How do you peacefully destroy the lives of countless people because you wouldn't allow them to attend college and get the degree that they needed to make a living? This religion, Jehovah's Witnesses, although they may smile at you and as they knock on your door, is far from peaceful. It destroys lives. There's countless videos on YouTube. If you were to say this video here that you're watching, you don't quite believe it. Well, there are countless other people on social media all saying the same thing. All saying this religion is destructive. It's extreme. It's not peaceful. Deaths of all these children is not a peaceful thing. As someone who hasn't spoken to their relative in 17 or 20 years because they're being shunned, how peaceful do you feel about this? It's not a peaceful thing. So comment down below. Let me know what you think. We may be able to discuss it by phone, 937-789-4029. Again, 937-789-4029. If possible, we may be able to discuss the matter. And that is ex-Wallkill Bethelite Marcus signing out.